Why does it look like this? I feel like I'm just like not in frame at all. This is not a makeup video. This is not really any kind of video in particular. It's just, I don't know if I'm posting this. I doubt it, because I mean this is something that like, this is very impromptu. It is 10 o'clock at night. I'm watching just YouTube and I have a Bud Light right here with me. Drink responsibly. And as you can see, I look like this and I'm crying right now. I'm not even wearing pants. I'm just in my pajamas. This video is just kind of for me. I don't know if I'm posting this or not. I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna do with this video. I'm so emotional today, and there's a lot of reasons. So a lot of them are actually super good reasons, and then there's some of them I'm not sad per se. I'm just kind of like, let's talk. So I'm super excited. Okay, the reason why I even started this video is because I just finished watching Jen Love's reviews, and oh my gosh, no, she didn't do anything. She didn't upset me or anything like that. I'm not crying because of anything she did. But she did a video on Kathleen Lights, explaining like, you know, why people watch her, why people subscribe to her. As many of you guys know, Kathleen's one of my favorite people on the planet. Like, I don't know her, obviously. I think that she's super cool, and I look up to her when it comes to like the beauty stuff and like YouTube industry and all that. She said, well, okay, so Jen Love's Reviews said that Kathleen said that she does the same stuff that a lot of people do on YouTube, but she grew a lot quicker. Like, somehow she grew exponentially quicker, and she got a lot of views and everything, and she didn't know how. I'm just thinking of like my YouTube journey. Like, I know that I've really just started, and I've really just like we just hit, like we have surpassed now, but we recently hit 1,000 followers. I mean, followers, subscribers. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I can't even. I thought that it may happen eventually, but like, I went from, and this is literally all help from my boyfriend and everything. I wouldn't have been able to do it without him. If you don't know, my boyfriend, his name is Raph. He has a YouTube channel himself called Metatron. He has 400,000 subscribers himself. I mean, he's, you know, really good at what he does, and he's like very embedded in the YouTube sphere. So I really wouldn't have been able to get to where I am right now without his help. And I can't thank him enough. And if you came from him, thank you so much for even caring enough to subscribe to me, even if you don't care about makeup or just to be nice. And I swear, I'm not crying for any reason in particular. I'm just very emotional. Good stuff and kind of weird stuff. And I don't even really know why I'm sad or why I'm crying, really. YouTube is something that I wanted to do, and I am doing it. Like, it's something that I'm doing it. I don't really consider myself a YouTuber. I know that I said that to Raph before, and he goes, "No, you are a YouTuber. A YouTuber is someone that does YouTube." And I'm like, yeah, well, I don't really like, I do YouTube, yeah, but like, it's not my job. I don't like do YouTube like that. I kind of just turn on the camera and play with makeup and everything. I don't do YouTube like that in that sense. If you happen to find me just from maybe a video of mine that did better, maybe like a haul video, another video that I posted about me doing a medieval makeup tutorial, that one did, you know, pretty well for this channel, and thank you for watching it. I really appreciate it. It's just, if you found me, and if you didn't come from Raph, if you did, thank you so much. But if you didn't come from Raph, also, how did you find this channel? I'm very curious. Thank you so much for subscribing and for watching my content, or for just even listening to me babble on right now over literally nothing. Okay, let's back up. So the reason I get very emotional is because YouTube is something that I wanted to do professionally for so long. And I know what people say, and I do agree with this to some extent as well, that if you start something to, like let's say YouTube, for example, if you start YouTube with the mindset of making money, then it's never going to work for you. Not say that, let's never say never, but it's less likely to work for you because you're more interested in the money aspect of it than you are the passion of it. Like typically, that doesn't always happen, obviously. So around last year, like around like March last year, I've always been interested in makeup. Like it's always been something that I've liked. But I am someone that has really gotten super into something and become obsessed with something. Like reading, drawing, taking pictures or whatever. I've become very obsessed with something very quickly, but then I'll do it for maybe a month or 2 months or something like that, and then I'll just stop. I don't know why, I just lose interest in it completely. It's like a fad, you know? And so I'll get super into reading and then I'll read for like a month straight and then I'll just stop. And people are like, oh, you're not reading anymore. I'm like, yeah, well, I don't know. Or I'll get really into doing something else and then I'll just stop doing it. I've been that way my entire life. There was around last year to where I fell in love with makeup. Again, I've always liked it, but last year I really fell hard for it and I couldn't stop using makeup, trying new makeup, doing, you know, videos, reviews, get ready with me's and stuff like that. And I've never been as into something as I am makeup. It's shocking to me because I'm wondering in my mind like, oh, well, when am I gonna get bored of this? But I haven't yet, and no part of me is bored of makeup, is burnt out of doing things. No part of me not regrets, but dreads wanting to film. I always get super excited to film, and I've never felt like this about anything before. I've never felt this committed and this passionate about something. So basically, I think the reason why I was crying is because I saw Kathleen's or Jen Love's reviews. I saw her video about Kathleen and I was just thinking to myself, I said, you know, they got to where they are right now because they put in so much work into YouTube. There's been so many people like Jeffree Star, Nikki Tutorials, James Charles, Manny MUA, Laura Lee, so many influencers. Candy Johnson, I can't even tell you how much I adore Candy Johnson and look up to her. And Rob Beauty Christie, again, there's so many people. And Tati, like there's so many people that have got this incredible success because they have put their heart and soul into, you know, what they do, into makeup, into their passion and everything. And I'm over here like I was wondering, I was like, well, what is my passion? I honestly have no idea what it is. I have no clue because my entire life I've decided that I want to do this thing. Oh yeah, let's maybe I'll be a photographer. I did that for like a month or so and I was just like, nah. I've been one of those people that's been very flippy floppy with what I'm wanting to do, and when I want to do something or like when I get really into something, like if I get into reading, because I will say I'm very influenced by what I watch. So if I see someone doing a book haul, because I do like reading in general, so if I see someone hauling books, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I need to get those books, ha ha ha. And that's, you know, I get them for the vanity of having them, like they're pretty. But am I really gonna read all of them? No. No, I'm not. And I don't need to do that. But with makeup, I've never been like that. With makeup and with doing these videos, I've never felt that. And I've never felt bored. And I've never felt like I don't want to film. I've never felt like I don't want to post content. And I don't know why. I don't know what it is about makeup that's just, maybe I'm really just hoping and praying that I have found my passion, my calling. This video has not made any sense. I get so emotional when I talk about YouTube or when I even mention YouTube or when I mention filming. I get so emotional because I want it so badly. And I don't know if it's a bad thing to want something this bad because I know that I'm so passionate about it and I know that I'm so involved and I am so, like, I can't even picture myself not making videos anymore. I would be so incredibly sad if I had to stop making videos. And I think that I feel that way because I found something that I genuinely love so much. I'm just trying to vent right now. I'm really sorry that I'm over here like giving you a half a sob story. Like, I'm really not trying to. I'm just trying to like literally vent, and I don't even know if I'm posting this again because, for one, I don't want people to think that I'm trying to be like, oh my gosh, I don't want people taking this the wrong way or doing anything. I really am trying to come at this video through my entire heart and just pour out my heart, and I want to do that so bad. And you can argue and say that I am doing it, and I am doing YouTube. I am filming it, I am editing it, I am uploading it. I feel like I just don't belong? Is that a bad thing to say? Like, I found something that I love so much, finally. I'm not trying to rush this. I don't want to rush this. I want to do the things that I'm passionate about. I want to do this so bad. I want to make this a thing. And I'm not saying that I want to... This video's all over the place, because it really is, because I'm saying that I want to make it a thing, but it already is a thing for me because I'm doing it. But it's not my job, and I want it to be my job. But if you go into something wanting it to be your job, then you shouldn't go into it because that means you're not passionate about it. But I am. I am very passionate about it. But people say that if you go into something, expecting a certain result, like say if you start doing YouTube because you see your friend do YouTube and he gets millions of views, and then you start doing it because, you want those millions of views as well, but let's say your videos are going a little bit slower and you don't get very many views. And then if your only objective is to get those millions of views but you're not getting them, you may quit. Most likely, not every time, but a lot of people will quit. And because they want the immediate gratification. I am going into this because I want it to be my job. I do. I don't think nowadays, with people knowing how YouTube works, I don't think, and I could be absolutely wrong, but I don't think there are too many people going into it nowadays that don't want it to be a job for them, especially if they're doing it very consistently. I think that they're going into it because they want it to be a possible career choice. For me, I really do. I really do so badly. And again, I'm not saying this to be pretentious or to be arrogant or to be rude or to be anything like that. I'm just, oh gosh, I'm just trying to like spew out so many emotions and so many words at the same time, and I can't really figure out which way I'm trying to say them because I have them in my head and I know what I want to say, but I feel like I can't articulate them correctly because I'm just not good with words. I know that I'm passionate about this because it's been a year and I haven't stopped. I know that I am passionate about this. Like, incredibly passionate, and I know that I'm going to do whatever it takes to be able to make this my career at some point. And I think I just got so excited with the idea of this potentially one day being my job. Hopefully I'm gonna work towards it every day. If you are out there and if you have something that you want to do but you're not sure how to do it, or if you're not sure how to go about it, or if you don't know if it's what you want to do, or if you're just someone that's thinking of doing something, it doesn't have to be YouTube, it can be literally anything. Dancing, singing, photography, directing something, if you're into whatever you're into. And if you think it's such a huge thing that it's too big, it's scary, it's the project is too big and that you can't do it, I would like to implore you to take that idea and flip it on its head, because I want to tell you that you can do it. And I know this is me. My name is Kinsey. I'm sitting in my bedroom and it's 2020 and I'm not wearing any makeup in this video, and I'm just sitting here and it's like 11 o'clock at night. What do I know? Who am I? Nobody. I'm in a position right now to where I know that I can do this. I know it's going to take a lot of time, and I know it's going to take so much effort, and I know I'm going to have to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it, and I know that I will. I can't talk. I know that I will because I'm so passionate about it, and I know And I'm saying I'm so passionate, like I'm me. That's not what I'm trying to say either. I know that I am putting my foot in my mouth. Moral of the story, you can do it. You are worth it. You can do anything you set your mind to. And I know that may be something that you've heard before or that you've heard as a kid, but like, it really is true. You can do anything that you set your mind to. And if you work hard enough for it, and if you want it that badly, you will accomplish it. And I'm sitting here crying because I'm just now starting my journey, really. Like, sorry, my chair is super squeaky. This video has been all over the place. And I feel better now because I feel like I've just kind of like done a good cry. You ever feel that way when you just like had a lot of emotion inside you, you've had a lot of feelings but don't know really why you have a lot of feelings, but you still have them, so you're just like you know. But I hope that you did like this video. I really do. I appreciate each and every one of you that decided to even click on this, and if you like it, then I really hope you do. I hope you like it, and I really hope that I did not come off as being an asshole, because I'm really not trying to. I pinky promise, pinky swear thumb promise that I'm not. I'm really not good with words. And I have a lot in my mind that I want to get out. But yeah, I hope that you still enjoyed the video. I'm sorry for crying all over you, and I'll see you in the next video. Big hug! Bye.